Okay, welcome back. This is Ed Hill again, Region 5 RDMHS, and one of the developers of the SITREP tool. In the last couple videos, we've been over how to install and get everything onto your computer to use the SITREP tool, and now we're going to dive into using it. Also, in one of the last videos, we created a new user, but now we're going to work on creating a new situation report. When you open the SITREP tool, you get this splash screen here that has all the buttons you need to use the SITREP tool. But those most important ones are these up here, which are actually creating the SITREP reports. When an incident happens in your location, you're going to want to create an initial SITREP report or SITREP report initial. This is the update one, we'll go over that later. But in order to create a situation report initial, you just click this button here, and when you do, the login screen will open up. And this is where we're going to put in that information that we used earlier, or that we entered earlier. I'm going to put in my username and my password. I'm going to click OK, and then the report's going to open up. Now in each report, we're going to go over each section and their minimum required data elements. I shouldn't say that because that'll put people off. Section 1 has minimum required data elements. There's actually 17 of them, and Section 2 has very few as well. But Section 1 is the most important one because it won't let you save the report unless you complete B through J. I'm going to go through these in small amounts because the video size gets too large and I don't want to bog down your time too much. So we're just going to go through sections B through F on this video, and then we'll catch the others later. Section A is already done, not already done, but it's grayed out and there's nothing for you to do here. As a matter of fact, if you click on there, this error message, it's not an error message, but it just pops up and says that this is automatically populated after you choose your county, so you don't have to do that one. So I'm just going to hit the tab key and jump to the advisory alert section. Here you put if it's an advisory and alert, and then section C, report date and time, is already completed for you from when you pressed the enter key or when you clicked OK to start the report. From there we're going to jump down to D and we're going to hit the demographics. I'm going to say Region 5, I'm going to say Kern County, and then you can see that this number's populated as well as the abbreviation. Event name, I'm going to call it Kern Explosion. Incident date, I tabbed from here to here, and you can see this little calendar popped up. If you click on that, it gives you one of those little interactive selectable calendars that eases the process of entering the date. And then I'm going to hit tab, and now we're at the time. I'm just going to enter military time 1300, and you can see it changes the time for me. For the incident location, put in your incident location or the address if you have it. Some incidents have an address, some don't. I'm going to put in north of Kern. Kern. I'm going to hit tab. And you can see, just like with Mutual Aid Region 5, when I selected that, it limited me to the counties within that region. When I select Kern, it's going to limit this list to the cities within that region, and it's also going to include unincorporated or multiple cities in case there's 2 cities impacted by the event. I'm going to go ahead and choose Bakersfield. Then for incident type, we have all the canned usual incident types in here, and there's also an other in case you can't find yours on the list. I'm going to choose explosion because I indicated it was an explosion up here. For the estimated population affected, I'm going to enter 200. We're just making this up as we go. And then the next field in this section D is the incident level. Is it a level 1 op area, 2 region, 3 state, or does it not apply? I'm going to click op area, and then from here, if I hit the tab key, it's going to jump up to the section E, which is already done for us from our user information. However, you can change that. For instance, if you get assigned to a new desk in the EOC or DOC, you can put that new number in there so that they have that contact. And for F, these are the color coding schemes that are used in the CD-MOM and HOM. You can read these and choose which one applies for you the best. I'm going to say modified services, and then I'm going to click, actually I said we would stop at F, but I'm going to finish G because it's just a mouse click. But this is prognosis. Is there no change? Is your situation improving or worsening? I'm going to say it's worsening. Just like before, you can use the tab key to bounce through these. They go from one section to the next. For instance, A, B, 1, 2, C, 1, 2, D, on through the numbers. So it's alpha, and then it's through the numerics of each section. We're going to keep this video short to keep the file size small, and we're going to go over current situation and current priorities next. I hope this has helped. I'll see you in the next video.